Okay, so I was perusing YouTube one day and I ran across this video from this is from Reload. I'll have a link to his channel in the description below. And it's not about her being toxic, but what is said and what he says.
Here being pretty or something. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, I could do what you're doing. Easy. And like, and then I'm like, why don't you do it? Like, oh, because I have all these excuses, but you just have it so easy.
There are so many reasons why people don't stream. For example, they can't afford the equipment, or they have a real fucking job where they have to work for their money instead of sitting on a chair getting donations all day for doing absolutely fucking nothing.
Now, that's hilarious, but I'm wondering, can we actually take a old computer, and this is a Dell Optiplex 780. It's got a 4-core processor with 8 gigs of RAM and a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Can we use this system for streaming to Twitch? Now, that's all our intention is using this system to stream and become competition for Bad Bunny. I mean, I'll never be her competition. Then again, I might. I'm just gorgeous that way. Yeah, okay. Let's just check it out. Okay, so here's our setup. We have the computer here, just a regular mouse and keyboard. Hooked it up to a monitor. Let's see. Oh, we need a mic and a camera. So that's easily done. Hold on just a moment. Okay, so the goal here is to do this on the cheap. So I have a $18 lapel mic I got off eBay. We have the Dell Optiplex 780, just a generic keyboard and just a Logitech mouse, and just a monitor. Now the camera that we're going to use is going to be it's $100, but sometimes you can find it on sale. It's a Logitech C922, and it's 19.2 by 1080 high definition at 30 frames per second. And so I want to see if we can achieve 30 frames per second at true high definition with a generic computer. Because if we can do this with that camera, then you can get a different camera. And in fact, I'm going to, just so this is one continuous take, I'm going to point the camera at the monitor. This set up a little bit. Maybe. I know I'm driving you guys nuts here, but this is for the sake of it being one continuous take. And there I am. I'm going to turn this light out. There we go. And turn on the computer. Okay. I said one continuous take. Not sure why there's no video. Oh, because I have to turn the monitor on. Yeah, I guess that might kind of help. So hopefully, yep, there it is. going to boot into some sort of version of Windows. Let's see what version is on this. I'm guessing this is Windows 10. Yeah, that's my name, that's me, so it's nothing you people haven't seen before. Okay, so just, I say this is not a speedy system by any stretch of the imagination, but again, our goal is to stream continuously on Twitch. And you can see the camera is right up there. Probably should move it, but I'm not going to right now. And just to show you, God, this is taking forever. What is in this system? Let's see. Let's go down here to System, go to Control Panel. Yeah, this is definitely a hard drive. That's part of the reason why it's slow. Okay. I'm not worried about that. Okay, here it is. About time. So what's running in the background is just Windows Defender. And we go to System here. Go to System here. And you can see this is an Intel Core 2 Quad CPU. It's a Q9400 at 2.66 gigahertz. Does have 8 gigabytes of memory, 64-bit. You know, it's basically your just generic Manila, you know, Dell Optiplex, system. So I know I hit that. Oh, come on. I mean, we might not be able to ever get to Twitch. This thing is liking it to take forever. What is this doing in the background? I don't want OneDrive. Go away. That's probably part of the reason why this is running so slow. Hopefully that is. Okay. So we have just what you see. You know, display is just what's built in. Just have the hard drive hooked up to the monitor, which was hooked up to a different one, and now it's hooked up to that. Just a 1 gigabyte connection, 4-core, 2.66 gigahertz processor. Okay, so let's go get OBS and see how well we can do. Then again, this is taking forever. I might end up editing it. This is going to take forever. I'm going to try not to edit it, but I don't know that the system will be capable of it, but we'll find out here in a little bit. Okay, so search for OBS Studio, and we'll download the newest one. Download installer. It's a 64-bit system, so we'll get the March 8th newest one. And downloads. Save. I may speed this up in certain sections, but I'm not. I'm going to try not to. I'm not going to cut and paste things together. It's going to be continuous, but I may end up speeding up some parts, just for the sake of speeding this whole thing up. This way, it's not going to be a 2-hour video just installing, booting the system, turning on, and downloading and installing OBS. So we gotta wait for it to finish. So I'm assuming, yep, there it goes. Yeah, there shouldn't be, yep, no sound, so we'll just go next. Your system is missing, okay. Yes, go ahead and download them. Alright. Oh, now it updated. Whatever. So let's install the Visual C++ 2017. The keyboard's been working. Okay, so there we go. No, go away. Alright, we'll agree. Install. Yes. That's why this darn thing's running so slow. OneDrive and all that crap. Well, that's not the only reason, but that's one of them. Okay. Initializing. Again, I'll probably be speeding this part up so that you're not sitting here agonizing. Shush. Okay, what the hell is... Okay, here we go. Now it's alright. About darn time you do something. Okay, so that's done. Go back here, go back to downloads, and let's get OBS. Okay, next. Agree. Default. Don't need no plugins. Okay, it's installing. Okay, now we'll go ahead and launch OBS. Just click finish, it should automatically launch. And I am going to move the camera. just to over here. So I just move the camera. You can still see the cord. Would you like to auto configure? Yeah, let's do that. And we want optimize for streaming. 60 when possible, which 60 is not. We want to see if we can do a 19.2 by 1080. The camera is only 60 FPS. There we go. We'll go either 60 or 30, but prefer high res. Go next. We'll go with Twitch. We'll connect. Maybe. So okay, what did it just say? Okay, so it just connected to the account, just typed in my username, and then you saw my finger because I ain't giving you my password. So enable bitrate and bandwidth. Okay, so next, performing a bandwidth test. And like I said, the main focus and main purpose of their system is for, on the cheap, to get a system so that you can stream to Twitch. So now it's performing some tests, and it's checking 1080 at 30, 720 at 60 frames per second. So it's testing the machine and the connection. Let's see what we got. The recommended server baud rate is 5950. Software 264 encryption. Recording quality, it is recommending 1080 at 30. So we'll go ahead and apply these settings and make this thing full screen. And here's our stream information, which we can get rid of that. Yeah, I know. This, I don't want it up there. I've had it. There we go. Make it on the right. And let's see. So we have to create a scene. We'll add a video capture device. And there's our camera. So there's that. And that's what that's seeing is not my pretty face, but there we go. So we'll shrink this down. And now we'll add, hopefully I guess this is the lapel mic, so let's, I think we do have to add that in. We have to add that into the scene, so we'll audio input capture, add existing, which is the mic. So that is the lapel mic here. Now, so as you can see, it's not bad. Let's see if we can, what do we need to do here? We have to go to properties, configure video. No, that was the wrong thing. We have to resolution, device. We have to go custom 20 by 1080. There we go. There we go. Now that's the whole thing. So now we have to, we'll move this over. And, oh, I hate doing this. This is such a pain. What you have to do is go in this corner, make it shrink it up, bring it over, shrink it up. Okay, bring it over, shrink it up. There we go. Now this should end us up being, yep, we're full screen. You're hearing the mic here from, well, the people out there hearing the mic from the my lapel here, which is the levels that you see here. I mean, I see the same thing coming from my main system, which is over here, and you're seeing behind the scenes of so let's start streaming. So hello everyone, my name is George, and this is just a test to see if we can use a older, much older, it's a Dell Optiplex 790, 4 cores, 8 gigabytes, and see how well this streams on Twitch. So there it is streaming, and now I could play it back on Twitch, and I'll do that on the main system instead of doing that. I'm not going to do that on this to play back. I'll do that on the main system where I can capture the incoming stream as we play it. Okay, so now we switch back over to the main system here, and I'm on my, logged into my Twitch account. I think you're gonna have to, okay, so here's our most recent video, so let's click on that, play it back. If we can use a older, much older, it's a Dell Optiplex 790, 4 cores, 8 gigabytes, and see how well this streams on Twitch. So there it is streaming, and now I could play it back on Twitch, and I'll do that on the main system instead of doing that. I'm not going to do that on this to play back. I'll do that on the main system where I can capture the incoming stream as we play it. Okay, so that was pretty choppy. So that's what it recommended. We can try, actually, we can actually try, let me cancel that. We can actually try 720. So with this system, can we do low definition or low resolution, high definition? So let's check that out. Let's get back into here and let us go to our settings. Go to stream, not stream, output. And we can, video. And our output is going to be 1280 by 720. 30 frames. And the canvas can be 19.2 by 1080. So let's apply that and hit OK. Now on our video capture device, we can go over here and we will lower that to 1280 by 720. Apply that. And we'll make this bigger. Now let's see. So we'll start the stream. Actually, we'll probably need. Let's go back to settings. If that's the point, there's one more thing we'll have to do. Video. We're going to lower this. There we go. I'll apply and OK that. And we'll, let's see. So now we're dealing with just 1280 by 720. Okay, so let's try this stream. Let's go away. We'll start streaming. Oh, go away. Well, let's start the task manager here. I'm wondering if it didn't work because of that stupid crap. So we're not capturing the screen, so we can keep an eye on the processor. Okay. Let's start this. Okay, starting the stream again. Now, this is a test, again, except for this time, it's 720, not 1080. We're looking at anywhere from 74, well, the CPU usage from OBS is about 50%, so there's about 20-25% headroom on all cores from the, coming from the operating system, and it is really using a lot of the hard drive. Memory usage, we're using about 3.5 gigabytes out of the 8. But all in all, this is probably going to be a much better stream than the 1080. So let's go ahead, quit that, and we'll take a look at from the main system. Refresh the page. That might do it here. If we can use a older, much older, okay. It's a Dell Optiplex 7. Okay, let's get to this one here. Except for this time, it's 720, not 1080. We're looking at anywhere from 74. Well, the CPU usage from OBS is about 50%, so there's about 20-25% headroom on all cores from the, coming from the operating system, and it is really using a lot of the hard drive. Memory usage, we're using about 3.5 gigabytes out of the 8. But all in all, this is probably going to be a much better stream than the 1080. So let's go ahead, quit that, and we'll take a look. Okay, so as you guys can see, a much older system. This is again a Dell Optiplex 790. You're listening to the lapel mic. 15, when I say 16, 17 bucks from eBay. The camera's probably going to be the most expensive. If we can use a... oh, shut up, George. The camera's going to be your most, probably your most expensive expense. And like I say, just if you have a spare keyboard, you don't need a great keyboard. If you have a spare mouse you can pick up anywhere for like $7-8, even at a local store. Monitors, that's actually a security monitor. You could pick up one, even like I say, even on eBay, you could pick this stuff up. And I'll have a list down below with links, probably eBay and maybe some from Amazon. And I'll give you guys a total breakdown on the price. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, I'm probably going to edit some of it just so it strings along a little, like I'll speed up certain sections. But I don't want you guys thinking, oh, well, he cut away and, he could have done anything while he cut away. Or what I might just do is just cut and splice it. If you want the original footage, you're going to get the long version, which would be this. And if you want, I'll make a short version, which will be an edited version. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you know what to do. If you didn't like it, well, you wouldn't still be here, so that's kind of pointless. Please get subscribed down below, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Getting donations all day for doing absolutely fucking nothing. Talking about how hard it is to sit in a chair and watch YouTube videos all day. Oh no, I have it so hard, guys. I have to sit here all day and watch other people's content while you give me donations. Oh my god, I have it so hard. What the fuck? It's so hard to sit here and watch YouTube videos all day, guys. Can you please donate to my GoFundMe page? I need to fund medical research that could save my life because I was born with this rare condition where I have no fucking brain.
So you guys, seriously, you gotta to check out GG Reloaded's channel. You really have to do it now after you subscribe to mine. Do it. This guy's hilarious. But do it!